Hey, how's it going? And welcome to the first episode of Keeping the Shred Alive. Okay, so I'm excited. I have to admit, I'm excited. It's been a bunch of stuff that's been going on, and this is just going to be a free-for-all kind of throw together. Something that's cool that I've been watching a lot of YouTube channels over the last COVID time. That's been really, just get ideas of how to keep everyone, you, the watcher, intrigued and engaged and know what's happening. So I've done a couple things, that I've experimented with, and they were really successful. I've had fun with them. The Sunday church thing, which has been awesome. So this is where we continue and try and evolve off of that into something cool. So happy Saturday morning, episode 1, Friday was awesome. And Saturday, waking up, watching the show, the first episode of Keeping the Shred Alive. With that, if it's your first time here, if you're checking us out, do subscribe down below, my fine feathered friends, and hit the like button and the bell, and you'll be up to date on all this cool shit that's happening. So, going back a little bit, how this whole thing started, I wanted to get something that's more engaging with the guitar players and the drummers and bass players out on YouTube. So I've been watching Ola, I've been watching other guitar competitions and just guitar shred-offs that people are, submitting their stuff. So I went there like, let's try that with bands, and let's try and keep the faith and try and keep the hope for guitar and metal keep going during this time. And it's hard, it's COVID, with no concerts, no shows. But I've been watching certain bands over the last little while, and they're still, they're making little videos, they're making posts, they're writing, they're doing a lot of cool stuff. And with that, I went, let's bring them up to the forefront and talk about these bands. So anyway, let's see how this goes. So first episode, let's see what we do. So Friday nights, I'm going to plug my buddy there who has the Raise Your Hands radio. I'll put a link of everything that's today's show at the bottom. So Raise Your Hands radio, Mark, and he does reviews, awesomeness. And on Friday nights, he hosts a 1-hour show. And it's all independent bands. It's metal. It's awesome. So do check him out. So, and comment down below if you listen to his show and whatnot, and support the cause. So he's back east. I'm in Vancouver, BC, and he's in Calgary, Ontario, and stuff like that. So Edmonton. So back east, they got a lot of snow there. So give him some warm love, man. So, which is always cool. It's an awesome show. Friday nights, 8 p.m. Submit your music if you're a band that wants to get heard. Give it to him. So Raise Your Horn Radio on YouTube, find it, like it, subscribe, and you'll be in touch with all that cool stuff that he fucking does. He is an awesome dude. So, like I said, Sunday with Ola has been one thing I've been watching a lot of. So my video just came out. I've been plugging it all week. So number 39 came out. And for those who've been watching it, I've got the rabbit guy, right? I started it with the rabbit thing. Don't ask. I don't fucking know. It's a cool thing because it gets me involved in something that's cool and writing riffs and stuff, and cranberry juice, which is good for you. And right, so anyway, so check out Ola. Ola's another guy that I watch, and tons of people who do. So we're at number 39 this Sunday coming up. It'll be number 40. And I've got this little continuation. I think I'm at part 4 with the killer rabbit and everything else. And now he's met Jason and what next, and then the episode's coming out Sunday is going to be cool. So they finally meet in the middle, and they've got Maddie, who's in a bag. Is he dead? Is he alive? I don't know. So anyway, do check it out. That's it for that. So, and if you guys are guitar players, you want to submit to that, do it. It's awesome. He supplies a drum riff. It's about a minute long. You download it. You put some guitars over it with your system. And submit it. The lucky people who get picked, 3 of them usually, get featured on our show on the Sunday. So Sunday with Ola this coming Sunday is number 40. So, all right. And this portion is the news. Okay, so here we go. A lot of my information I get from Metal Titans, the guardians of heavy metal. So you find them metaltitans.com. Defenders of the Metal Faith. So I'll put a link to these guys as well. They are an awesome heavy metal information zine, Facebook, and they also got their own site. So thanks to all their help. So here we go. In the news today, so we got Cradle of Filth will unveil their new record title. And they did. The Poisonous Dark Metals, Cradle of Filth, which I'm a huge fan of. I've been for a long time. Yeah, the 13th studio album's coming out, being entitled Existence is Futile. Reminds me of a Star Trek movie. Absolutely. Rob Zombie has a new video out, and his album's coming out on March 12th. The Eternal Struggle of the Howling Man. Dude, seriously, your titles are awesome. So we also, with that, we got some releases coming up. We got the Pretty Reckless, Serenia, Aviotic, and God is an Astronaut, Love and Faith, and Immortal Guardian, just name a few. Do check out all the stuff on YouTube and see what's coming out. They got some wicked videos and stuff coming out. Also, you remember ex-Korn drummer David Silveria? He's in a band called Breaking the Sequence, which features him, of course. And they're returning with a new cover. So if you remember Faith No More, they're still around and they're still going strong. Mike Patton. They did a cover of Midlife Crisis. Midlife Crisis. The cover's not only a musical one, but it's also a cover, and they've got a video for it. So go check that out on YouTube. So Black Sabbath bassist Geezer Butler. Good to know he's received a second dose of COVID-19 earlier today. And as well, I did find out Ozzy did as well. So I'm not sure if he's still waiting for the second one, but he did get that one as well. So do check it out. And you know what? If you got the COVID shots, God bless you. You're still going strong. Also, in an interview with Phantasm Podcast, David Ellefson from Megadeth said that he believes there will be another installment of the Megadeth-branded Mega Cruise. Now, I know with the COVID thing, it's been completely slashed. Probably this is 2021, maybe 2022. We'll see what happens. But he does quote, all cruises, of course, have been pushed back this year, of course. Yeah, it was immensely successful. The fans loved it, as well as all the time they had time of their life. And let's hope it does happen again. I am a little skeptic of going on a cruise ship again, ever. But that's just me. So anyway, but yeah, he says in the future, there will be another mega cruise, so keep your eye out for that. Last year, Fozzy singer Chris Jericho joined forces with Trickster bassist PJ Farley, guitarist Joe McGuinness, and drummer Kent Slutcher to form 1980s version of a Kiss cover band called Quarantine with a K. The band's latest video for the song Love's a Deadly Weapon. Do check it out. I haven't seen it yet, but it was on their 1995 album, Asylum, so check it out. If I can find some links to some of the videos, I will. Being it's Friday and I'm trying to get the news out, you guys are going to watch this in the morning, so spend some time looking around. So, but I do thank you for coming to check out the news here. Jericho did say that after huge response from the first two Quarantine singles, that hundreds of thousands of fans and hundreds of thousands of views on that they did agree to do that. Love is a Deadly Weapon. So check that out. Quarantine's Love is a Deadly Weapon is now available everywhere for streaming and download via Madison Records. Cool. So, bam! We continue on with the news. Phil Collins from Def Leppard. Def Leppard awesomeness. Recently interviewed with Sweetwater's Nick Bocott during the 70-minute chat. They did mention that he's been working at getting some new stuff done. The thoughts and insights are layering the guitars and everything they did with Mutt Lange, which did their multi-platinum album Hysteria. Watch the biography on that album. You would be surprised on how much money they spent on that album. And they actually re-released 4 times Pour Some Sugar on Me, which is pretty impressive. But yeah, so Phil said he's working around the clock. He's getting some new tunes done. This COVID thing is really, really good. Got a bunch of cool stuff. He continued. I'm also writing different people, writing with Joe Elliott, as well as doing his own killer stuff on a side project. So we'll see how that goes. Keep your eye out for some new Def Leppard, probably in the near future, 2022, 23, or even a single maybe. And for all you Maiden fans, this is cool. I actually ordered one of these. Several more Iron Maiden titles will be available for Jigsaw Puzzles. Yeah, Jigsaw Puzzles. Yeah, by April. Z Productions will release The Trooper, No Prayer for the Dying, Fear of the Dark, The X Factor, Virtual 11, And Book of Souls, a 500-piece jigsaw on its Rock Saws imprint. The Trooper is also available as a 1,000-piece jigsaw puzzle. That is too cool. Previously unreleased Iron Maiden jigsaw include Iron Maiden, Killers, Life After Death, The Number of the Beast, Power Slave, Somewhere in Time, and The Seventh Son. So that's your freaking news. Hope you enjoy it. What's up? Okay, so this portion of the show is called Shootin The Shit. Here's what we talk about. This is where we comment down below on basically whatever comes up on this topic. So today we are going to talk about WB gear, which is Hoogie. So who the fuck's Hoogie? Right, this guy, Hoogie, is the owner, and he created this company called WB Gear, which endorses guitar players. Helps them out with touring stuff like guitar picks, strings, road cases, rev amplifications and stuff. So today we're going to talk about In-Tune guitar picks, whom I've been with, guys, 10 plus years. So In-Tune Guitar Pick is a factory out of the States, back east, and they have made guitar picks for the likes of Slayer, Exodus, Shinedown, Twisted Sister. The list is huge. So they've got a huge roster of big bands that they produce for it. They're not expensive. Do check out the website. I will post it down below. And it basically runs you through, you make your logo, you upload your logo, you pick your kind of pick you want, the gauge, the colors and everything else, and you submit your artwork. And it comes up with some really cool stuff. I happen to have one right here. So I wanted something different this time. I usually change them every year or so, but so anyway, that's Steve Ricardo, right, with the cross, and then on the back I've got the little guy with the goatee. So yeah, they're a really cool company. They're awesome to work with. They ship everywhere. Do check them out. Like I said, go to WB.com. WBgear.com, and then submit your band. If you're in a band and you're still playing a lot and everything else, especially in this COVID time, and he'll hook you up. He'll send you the application form, you submit it, and it'll open up the doors to a lot of cool stuff that you guys could use for yourself. I mean, he's even got, like tune-up kits, and a company that makes nut juice for your guitars, etc., etc., etc. So awesome stuff. Yeah, so I've been keeping busy doing guitar stuff and helping this band out, which is, they contacted me and said, hey, Steve, can you do some leads for us? I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do some leads. So they sent me some stuff. The band is called Heathen Sins, Buddy Randy. So anyway, so let's see, another avenue, we could talk about this after. But anyway, guy sent me a fucking hoodie for doing the work. I don't usually charge doing guitar stuff because it's fun. Dude, we're all working our way to the top, right? So it's cool when I get thanks. It's cooler when I get a hoodie or stickers, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, they sent me a hoodie, and let's check it out. Oh yeah, sweet. That is awesome. So thank you very much, the boys from Heathen Sins. Check that out. That is sick. Check out the band. I'll put the link down below as well. I'll put the links for everything, my comments down below. So yeah, fucking wicked. Awesome. Thanks, boys. Much appreciated. And check out the music, right? I did leads for a bunch of songs and stuff, and I'll be wearing that tomorrow. So really cool bunch of guys. Absolutely. So yeah, that's Shootin The Shit. All right, so this is the portion called Keeping the Shred Alive, right? So this is where we talk about a band that I've been watching, or they've sent me some material that I've been really cool because they're keeping the flame going. They're playing through this COVID time. They're trying to keep busy. They're making videos. They're doing submissions. They're doing something. They're keeping the crowds activated. And as well, I've also picked every week guitar player that's also carrying the torch and keeping active and doing stuff on their page and shit. So with that, before we delve into that, I've had a lot of recommendation to keep this thing going on the page. So when we do the whole Keeping the Shred Alive segment, I'll quote some, because it's all fitting, right? Guitar players, singers, drummers, you name it. And if you are a guitar player or a drummer or a bass player and you're in a band and you've got a band and all that kind of stuff, so send me, message me the links and email or whatever's easier. I'm on Facebook. You can find me anywhere. And just message me your band name and everything else and some information on the band, and you could be featured right here on Keeping the Shred Alive. So, all right, let's do this. Hey, we're talking about bass players. Let's do bass players. So, palms of the bass player. So let's go with, number 62. This is interesting. So it says here, never under any circumstances be playing a synth bass. What is wrong? Unless you're Duran Duran or something? Come on, something wrong. It's all good, it's all good. Number 63, your bass should not in any way resemble a bottle of booze or a lightning bolt. Michael Anthony, Van Halen. Dude, come on, awesome bass player. But yeah, you know what, if you happen to do that now, kind of off the table because he's already done it, so you can't do that. You can't. Now let's do one more. A bass should never have more than 4 strings. In case you forget, a 6-string bass is another name for a guitar. Thicker strings. Someone who plays a 6-string bass may be shortened to overhearing or kind of hanging out in the Winnebago. So you're kind of screwed. There you go. All right. So today on the show, we one of the first couple bands that replied back to me, and they were awesome. I mean, they were on the ball. I sent them an email, they got back. I sent them another email, they got back. So this is what I mean about keeping your shit together and everything of those. So the band is called Everdead. They are from Poland, Stargard, which is near Stettin. So a little bit of their bio. Everdead was formed at the beginning of June 2020. Main ideas is to play our own songs in the death metal genre. So first song, World's Greatest Savior, was recorded with us using virtual drums as a special for a radio Elita Cafe. Currently, once a week, Matt, the guitar player, and Cez, the guitar player, and Levi, both also, they're bestial. Okay. We are making stuff for the demo. The goal is 3 songs. So I'll feature them right now. Check out the music, and very soon they'll have more stuff coming out. They are on YouTube. So let's check these guys out.
Manipulation begins with misinformation. Fake reality brings fake contamination. What is going down? False proclamation. Cure is already done. One injection. Our Savior programmed. We all shall inject. Put a tiny chip deep under skin. Closer and right, yet so alone, living through space, we are on doom. More and set, as if we come with pestilence. Movement is ego, solution inventor, self-injector, no my protector. Schall und ein tiny chip deep under skin.
Shit, yeah, right? Fucking brutal. Awesome stuff. So, check them out. Do so. That's why they're on here. So they are keeping the shred alive. Yes! Now, talking about the individual players. So, following the whole OLA thing, like we talked about, OLA 39 and 30, and we're up to 40 coming this Sunday. So, one guy who I've subscribed to, Bruno Asensio. I'll put his link down below. This is him, basically. And skookum job of a guy, awesome guitar player. He's done a few of the OLA stuff. And let's check him out. This is Bruno Asensio on Keeping the Shred Alive. So, what do you think? Not bad, eh? I mean, an awesome guitar player. He's got his shit together. He's got a cool page. He's, slowly building it. So, if you are on YouTube, do like him as a friend and subscribe to his stuff and join in on the OLA stuff. Cranberry juice. Anyway, that concludes the mighty first episode of Keeping the Shred Alive. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, if you are a band or an instrumental or guitar player or drummer or whatever, send me your links to your video and you could be featured on the show. So I have been Steve. You have been great. This is Keeping the Shred Alive. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next Saturday, when another band and guitar player and some more news is coming up, you will know. All right, see ya.